G'day guys, 1020 TV here, and guess what? We're back with some FM. We are doing an FM save. We are going to be trying to save Manchester United. This is the one. We are going to be Man United saviours, we hope. Or it could just all fall apart. We don't know yet what's going to happen. But here it is. Man United have confirmed the appointment of 1080 TV as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised in the soccer world at the appointment. With the inexperienced 37-year-old, as he is sure to face plenty of questions. All right, so we all know what United's history is like. We all know about Old Trafford. A nice $80 million transfer budget, but that's going to go because all of the real-world transfers are going to happen. Dan Ashworth is our general manager, and Ruud van Nistelrooy is our assistant. There are certain transfer obligations. Mount coming in, Onana coming in, Johnny Evans coming in, Bayendir coming in, Mohit going out. So we are going to have to take it slow because we know how the transfers all work out. So this is going to be we're going to meet every 2 weeks with the coaching staff. So this first episode, we're just going to go through a couple of little, I guess, housekeeping things. As you can see here, we've been hired. A supporter profile update. 7% hardcore fans, 33% core, 19% family. Fair weather is 19% corporate, 4%, and casual 18%. Obviously, we want to try and increase all those numbers. Social media following, season ticket holders. Wow, the season ticket wait list, 96,667 supporters. So obviously the club visions, we've got to sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, sign players under the age of 23 for the future. Working within the payroll budget, sign players to sell for a profit, grow the club's reputation. 1-year contracts for over 32, 2-year contracts for over 30, and 3-year contracts over the age of 28. 4-year for minimum contracts for the rest of the first team. We're going to challenge for the Europa League, qualify for the Champions League, reach the latter stages of the FA Cup. Be competitive in the Carabao Cup, be competitive in the Community Shield, work towards developing the best youth system in the country. All right, so we're just going to accept that. We're going to be happy with it. We're going to look at some of these players. Like this one here, I reckon we're going to keep Jack Kingdon. He looks pretty good. I want to Yeah, I'm happy to find him a loan move. I've got no issues with that. Always, when we first start a new save, it's got to happen like that, doesn't it? Let's go with 7 years. Get rid of that. Two. He's happy with that. Good. But we need to look at who we want to keep, who we want to get rid of, especially from the youngsters here. For those that know me and how I like to play my saves, I'm very much a fan of developing youngsters. He actually doesn't look too bad. His positioning is not great. We'll wait on Morehouse. We'll have a look at that later down the track. Sam Mather, I think, is one we may look to try and keep. We'll let the backroom staff negotiate his new contract. And in terms of tactics, I think we'll go with Tiki Taka. We'll go with this formation. But I'll probably do it like that. That's how I'm going to want to play the formation. Yeah. Look to build the ball up from the back, try and push it wide. Yeah, wingers and inverted wingers here do a lot of the work. Bruno will probably sit back here. I guess they'll play Rashford, Bruno, Anthony maybe, and then Wayland up front when he comes in. And yeah, a couple of injuries there. Amad Diallo, it'll be good to have him back later in 6 months' time. Ariel Malaysia is also out for 8 to 9 months. He's probably one that we'll look to get rid of in the long run. And Lindelof there, getting back to fitness, which will be good. We'll have to look at our squad size and look at those status players, and that's going to be a very big thing to look at in moving forward. So yeah. I think it's going to be a very interesting season. Let's have a look at our schedule. We've got a couple of friendly matches coming up first, including a friendly cup with Barzin from Portugal, Alayan Spor from Turkey, and Alcaron from Spain. And then we start our season off with our Community Shield match against Manchester City before our opening Premier League match 6 days later against Wolves, followed by Brighton, Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham, Liverpool, and then a Carabao Cup first Carabao Cup match, followed by Bournemouth. And that is our first 2 months. So what we're probably going to do, like I said, this is going to be a very short video. This is just introducing a few of the things. The way we're probably going to work the videos, I dare say we'll bring you the Man City match for the first video, or the next video that'll be the Community Shield. After which we'll probably also include that first Premier League match against Wolves in that same video. So it'll probably be that double header there. I'd like to say we'd then come back with Arsenal Chelsea, but I think a better option would be to come back with the Liverpool and the Carabao Cup match. And then we'll determine from there where we come back. So the next couple of videos will be Man City, Wolves, and then Liverpool and the Carabao Cup match. In terms of the staff, I am going to be doing a little bit of rejigging of the staff. I think we've got way too many recruitment analysts and way too many scouts. So we are going to get rid of some staff in there. I am going to look to bring in 2 more sports scientists and complete that medical team. And I'm probably going to look to bring in another coach, a set-piece coach, to complete that and get rid of some performance analysts because we have a couple of too many. So we're going to try and reduce the wage costs that way. I'm going to do a little bit of mutual agreement to get rid of some of the staff that I'm not going to want. And then we're going to try and put some scouting in place. One thing I am going to try and do with this save is I am going to try and do a lot of the training myself. I'm going to try and do a lot of the scouting meetings and everything myself. I'm going to try and take on more of a hands-on approach with this save. I think it's going to be a fun save to do in that respect. In terms of the assistant coaches, we've got 2 assistant coaches there. I think Van Nistelrooy is the one that we're going to probably hold on to. Okay, he's probably the one that we'll look to move on. That way we can bring in some other stuff. Well, before we do that, though, I'm going to have a look and see with our training. I'm going to want to have a look and see where our coaches are and where we're lacking, where we need a bit of work. And from there, I'll determine who we're going to get rid of and who we're going to keep. So we're going to do a lot of focusing on that initially, while we try and get everything running smoothly. So one of the first things I am going to do is, after this video, I am going to spend a lot of time going through the staff one by one. I'm going to see where their strengths are, where they lack. I'm then going to go look at the training, see what where we lack and where we need some more work, match up who we've got with those. From there, I'm probably going to spend some time going through the squad one by one, looking at all the individual coaching and the coaching overall. I'm also going to look at the training schedules. And I'm going to look to bring in some of the ones that I have created previously, which I don't know where they are. They're not there. Okay. Or I'll probably look to create some new ones again from scratch. We'll see how we go with that. It's going to be something that I'm going to play around with. So I just wanted to get this first video done quickly, just to say to you, look, this is the save we're going to do. This is what we're going to try and achieve. Our aim is we're going to try and stay with United. We're going to try and build United back up to be the powerhouse that it is, that it should be, that everyone knows it to be. And we're going to go back to winning numerous trophies with the club. At least that is the aim. That's what we hope. So yeah, we'll go through the staff. We're going to go through the training. We're going to go through the squad. I'm going to have a look at, obviously who's leaving, take into account who's coming in, look to set up the training groups and all of that. We'll look to set up some of the mentoring groups as well. I'm going to look at using the mentoring groups to have some of the more experienced players in the squad. The likes of the likes of Ericsson, the likes of the life and Shaw and Bruno, sort of helping to nurture players like, Ahmed Diallo and Garnacho and Mainu and Ugarte and Xerxes and all of them. So, and Mazraoui. So yeah, I'm going to use mentoring, hopefully to great effect. That's what I'd like to do. So I'm going to spend some time going through everything. I'm going to be very meticulous with it, and hopefully we come up with a great sort of plan of attack. We'll go from there. So yeah, that's the save. That's where we're moving with it. I hope that everyone enjoys this journey with me as much as I'm going to enjoy actually recording it and putting together the videos. We will see you very, very soon for the next video, hopefully. Keep your eyes peeled. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, do hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button so you can know when more videos are being uploaded. And I will see you all in the next video when we come back to when we come back to just do a bit of an overview of everything that's happened, and we'll come back to this Man City and Wolves matches for you, and hopefully we can get a couple of wins to start off our season. Until then, Tony TV signing out.